a BBL, asking homeless people freaky questions.
All right, so we have one from the one and only Cameron. Shout out to him hitting that 100K mark. Black YouTube has gotten even worse. Last time I think he was talking about, I think he was talking about 20v1s. So this kind of perfectly ties in, as a matter of fact.
RT 20v1. This is actually getting out of hand. A few months ago, I dropped a video titled The Problem with Black YouTube, and in that video, I basically talked about how I feel like there's two types of black content creators. One kind cares about their content and what they actually put out on the internet, and the other kind basically just trend hops and spams the most corniest content possible. All the public interview and like 20v1 spamming YouTubers. And that video has gotten a lot of
But they all be looking the exact same.
Some people said that I was spitting in that video. A lot of people even gave me a lot of props for speaking up about this issue. And then some people thought that what I was saying was kind of a little Uncle Ruckusy. Some people were even saying that I wasn't the best spokesperson for this because I speak proper and I sound white. Even though, I mean, I'm
gonna let him get it off. I'm gonna let him get it off.
Pretty sure last time I checked, I'm black. I don't know. Y'all tell me. I guess I gotta sound black as well. I don't know how a black person is supposed to sound, but y'all tell me in the comment section below. Overall, there was...
All right, I'm gonna stop it right there. Nothing pisses me off more than when ignorant monkeys tell me that I'm not black or I'm not black enough because I know how to speak proper contextual English, because I can change my tone of voice to fit the situation I'm in, because I know how to have a business professional voice and have a leisurely tone, and know how to talk to people's parents and be enjoyed, and know how to talk to people's family members and be enjoyed, and talk to people's friend groups that I have no business being in. But no, my fault, twin. There's got to be a million N-words getting thrown around. There's got a million cuss words getting thrown around. I got to be a baby daddy. I got to have 6 baby mamas. I got to have my pants hanging halfway off my cheeks. I got to have grills in my mouth. I got to have every tattoo known to man. But I'm going to play it off because I'm going to get me a cross on my heart. Or give me a line on my heart, a cross on my arm. Yeah. And I got to get a Hellcat. When I do all that, oh yeah, Negro Supreme. Negro Supreme. I'm telling you. Get the hell out of here. Nothing burns me more than when I realize that so many people are just so silly and weak-minded that they don't realize what it is to be a person. It's not, oh, you don't act black because you talk proper, because you know how to speak in proper English, because you utilize proper grammatical context at all times. No, that doesn't make you not black. That makes you intelligent, you fucker. That makes you intelligent. So boo-hoo, just because your mommy and daddy, if you had them, didn't teach you how to properly use English and you didn't pay attention when you had your numerous teachers from kindergarten up through 10th grade, 11th grade, 12th grade, if you managed to graduate and chose that lifestyle for yourself, I'm sorry you just didn't enjoy taking to the information. I'm sorry you're slow by choice, because there's nobody on this planet that should not know how to speak proper English if you're an English native speaker. People that come from, you have like Asian people that come over, you have Latino people that learn the language as their second or third language, and they're a little bit off grammatically. And that's understandable because they have a reason. They have mastered a other language, and now they're adding to their bag so that they can be communicative with people of another culture and change the way their lives are going. But you mean to tell me your slow ass can only understand English, and you can barely understand that? Let the word have more than 2 syllables and you're cooked. You're cooked. You have no faith in your command of the English lexicon. You can't tell the difference between a verb and an adverb. But you can't tell me what a noun is in a sentence. You're telling me I'm not black. Cam ain't black. because we know how to speak proper. And the thing is, he's on the internet, so his job is to articulate a particular tone of voice. If you watch my basketball videos, I talk completely different because I'm trying to lay out an argument that everybody can understand at the height of the discussion. I want everybody, regardless of background, as long as you like the game of basketball, I want you to understand my take. And even if you don't agree, you cannot agree, but I want you to understand where I'm coming from. That's why he does this. That's why he talks in this tone of voice, right? And maybe he doesn't talk like this when he's alone, right? Maybe he doesn't talk like this when he's with his friends, right? Or maybe he does. Maybe this is just full 100% authentic Cameron. But I see a black man. I see a darkie. I see a fellow light turn off. Oh, we lost you, brethren, comrade in arms. I see another fried chicken lover. Another Kool-Aid lover. That's what I see. Because I'm looking at him. And when he speaks and says something coherent and intellectual, I'm appreciative. Because like, wow, you're not like the other ones. And I used to I feel strongly about this because I used to feel a way when people used to say, oh, you're people. I never really understood what white people meant. It's just people of other races meant when they used to look at me and be like, oh, you're one of the good ones. In my head, I'm like, this person realizes that like not all black people are like criminals, robbers, thieves, liars, dangerous individuals, thugs, right? Surely they know that. And I was like, there can't be that many black people that act that way to make them feel that way. And then I saw how Africans acted around black people, and they were right. They were right. Most of the monkeys I see on a daily basis act like this, and they make me look bad. They make Cam look bad. They make us look like we're not them. And I love that because I'm not you. We may have similar complexions, but if you want to call me whitewashed because I can string together a fucking sentence with proper English around people that would prefer to hear sentences that way, boo-hoo, nigga. Suck it. Gargle them before you swallow. My entire lineage, please. Back to the video at hand.
There was a lot of mixed feedback with that video, and in today's video I actually wanted to return to that topic of black YouTube once again because I've been seeing some things, and I'm not gonna lie, it's low-key getting insane, starting with these 20v1s. Now these 20v1s, they were pretty popular like 6-7 months ago, and they're still
20v1s aren't inherently bad. I remember back when like Jubilee and them used to do those in the white room, like first was popping off. Those were calm, those were cool, those were intellectual. They weren't, and in some of the new ones, there's a lot of ignorance, right? But there's a couple like banger jokes. I'm not gonna lie. Like sometimes somebody do something hilarious. It's like when the pop of the balloon ones. It'd be funny. It'd be funny sometimes. Sometimes it's just like, ew. Other times it's like, nah, that was hilarious. And so I'm kind of on the fence about it. But
still pretty popular.
He finna talk me through it.
If you're unfamiliar with the 20v1, I mean, basically it's one person versus 20 other people, and they just speed date each person each round. That's pretty much it. Now, like I said, these 20v1s are still popular till this day, and nothing's really changed with these, except for instead of using adults, they are now using children, as you guys saw in the intro. Yes, there was a creator out here who created a 20v1 with Little RT, the 10-year-old
crazy
rapper.
to do.
If that is not insane, I don't know what is. I genuinely don't. Instead of using Lil RT as a side character like that one guy did, he's now upgraded to a main character, and they got this man speed dating children. But yeah, that's like the only changes they've made with these 20v1s. Other than that, everything else is pretty much the same.
Is this not bordering on child corn type business? Is that not what that is? It's very close. They're on the line. Because why are we making a children's dating show? Kids looking for playmates, one thing. I don't think you would make it a show in the same format though, but go off, I guess. But this, there's no way out of this one. You're cooked.
still scamming their fans with the Cash App link in the description, claiming that
Absolutely.
you're gonna make $750, and we already know how that goes. Cash App is not giving you $750 for
wish they
free.
would.
That just doesn't make sense. That's a terrible business move. They're still using the exact same intros as one another, and they're also still using the exact same profile
That's crazy.
pictures as
That's
one another.
hilarious,
Like, there's
actually.
literally zero creativity when it comes to these 20v1 tubers. Now, one specific 20v1 that I really want to talk about right now, because I feel like this is the elephant in the room, is this little RT 20v1. A few weeks ago, it's in Atlanta, and I also saw that
That's a
Reddit logo in the
crazy
bottom
flyer,
right.
boy.
I
What
don't
in the
know what
world?
Reddit has to do with this, but I just looked at it and I thought it was a troll. But then about a week ago, I was scrolling through Twitter again, and I seen a clip from this 20v1, and when I tell you, I was shocked.
Hey, what's your name? Tatum.
Bro.
What's your favorite?
Bro, I can't watch this, bro. This is disgusting. This should not be a thing, bro. Let them meet on the playground like normal kids, bro. There's no reason to do this.
color? Blue.
Okay, all right, next.
Now, this video is made by a YouTuber by the name of Mike Adelabu, who's pretty much another variant of like No Love Mar, Ryan with the Sauce, all those cornball 20v1 tubers.
Stand
A
on
majority of
business
his
cam.
content just revolve around 20v1s. Like, if we look at his last 12 videos, you can see
That's
that he
OD.
did nothing else but 20v1s.
That's
And before the
OD.
20v1s, this man was basically just doing the find your matches and putting his friends on freaky blind dates. Like, he was basically just doing this cornball content, pretty much. And I guess 20v1s got super boring, so he just had to spice it up by adding children to the mix. You may be thinking like, oh Cam, you might be overreacting, you know? Maybe this 20v1 isn't that bad. No, it's exactly what you think. This is a children's dating show. This man literally held a children's rizzing competition. This is not the TikTok Riz party. This is the YouTube Kids Riz party. None of these kids are over the age of 13 years old. What was going through this man's head when he was thinking of this video? Man, 20v1s are getting dead, man. Let's add some children to the mix. Like, bro, what the heck? What's
Crazy
crazy
work.
is this man also added boys to the mix to make it seem like Lil RT was there to find friends, when we know the true intentions of this. Like I said, this is a children's dating show. This freaky ass cornball got a room full of kids to try and rizz up Lil RT. Is that not weird? I want to know what adults
Definitely weird.
allowed their kids to get on this video. I
Be
genuinely want to
participants in
know.
it.
Like, this is actually insane.
Oh, shit.
What he mean? Ooh. What is he looking at? Back and more back? Child and more child?
Like, bro, just let
Pack
these
that
kids
nigga
be
up.
kids. Why are we putting kids on dating shows?
Pack
That is
that boy
weird.
up
Especially 20v1s.
expeditiously.
I find it so insane how much Lil RT has been used and abused and just exploited through the black community. Y'all need to stop using and abusing this kid for your own financial gain and just let him be a child, bruh. Why do we need videos of Lil RT swiping dudes for his mom or assisting dudes in a 20v1 or even Lil RT being on a 20v1? Nobody needs this content.
no
What's
business being
crazy
in one,
is
for real.
at the end of this Lil RT
They just
20v1,
need to
this
let
man
Game
has
chill.
the audacity to say,
Y'all let me know what y'all think. Let me know if y'all want to do another one, or y'all just talk to me, chat. Let me know.
man, I just held the latest dating show for children, man. If y'all want another one, make sure to tag your little cousin in the comment section, tag little Timmy, tag your little sister, any kids, I want them all. Like, dog, read the room. Nobody wants another Little RT 20v1 or another children's dating show. You know this video is bad when this man turned off the entire comment section. This man probably got
That's
tons
the
of
one.
hate for this, and I'm not gonna
That's the
lie,
one.
this hate is
I'm not gonna lie, because that video had mad views too. So to that point, what do you do? What do you do? He was getting fried in the comments. He said, "Yeah, I can't take this anymore." And he hit it.
justified. And if you thought that
He's
was
on my
bad,
watch
well, let me
list.
tell you that these 20v1s get even worse. Because there's actually this 20v1 with this rapper that goes by the name of Finesse 2 Times. And it starts off as your average 20v1 that you'd see on Black YouTube. But then halfway through, Finesse 2 Times' son came in with them on the second round to basically just stick by his father's side while he's talking to these women. And the way that these women and Finesse 2 Times talk right in front of this child is actually weird. It's genuinely disgusting.
So
Yeah.
after you nut,
Yeah,
you
definitely.
stay hard or you get soft?
That junk gets soft.
Bro,
I ain't gonna
in
lie,
front-
but I'ma
in
go
front of his
about
son?
40 minutes for that junk even for round two.
You might not take 40 minutes with me.
Cap.
I'm just trying to see what's the freakiest shit a bitch ever did to you.
Man, one time, right? On God, it's a bitch from Atlanta, cuz she married now. On God, I had a bitch with eating that right?
Yeah.
Man, that bitch got off that.
Bro just chirping right now. I can't even.
Mess with some skinny girls.
Right.
So what would you say?
The only reason why I can't get skinny girl, right? And man, she just got the squirting everywhere. My head up.
I feel so bad for this kid because you can literally see it in his face.
He does
He's
not
not
wanna be
trying
there.
to hear any of that. No child
He
is
does
trying
not
to hear
care.
this freaky ass conversation, especially coming from one of his own parents. This man's talking about how he be making girls squirt in front of his son. Bro, when I was young, the only thing I knew that squirted was my squirt gun in the closet. Why is this man talking about how he be making women squirt in front of his son? That's insane. If one of my parents were speaking freaky deaky right in front of me like this, the only option I'd have is to drive off of a cliff at 300 miles per hour in
That's the
GTA,
one.
of course. And if
In
you thought
GTA.
that it's disgusting hearing people talk about these
GTA.
sexual acts during these 20v1s, what about them actually doing these sexual acts? There was literally a 20v1 with the rapper JP, and mid 20v1, this man got that MW3 dome, if you catch my drift.
Come
Basically, he
again?
was yapping it up with these girls, and this girl was talking about how she's got that Gawk 3000, you know? It goes crazy.
So you ever had you on a gag reflex or no?
Of course.
Yeah.
I've had several.
Oh, I can show you, but I can tell you.
And
thought she was
JP
about to do
basically
something
said
crazy
that
with
he
that
needed
mic.
proof of that gawk, right? So they go to the back, and this man starts getting gawked off mid 20v1. Number one, this is disgusting, and I feel bad for this woman's parents, future kids, and anybody that associates with her. And number two, the fact that all these grown men are just standing around eavesdropping, listening to another man get his
Yeah,
meat
they
slurped
weird.
up. It's completely odd to me. These dudes literally look like some cheerleaders, bro. You're outside the door like, oh my gosh, JP, you're really getting your meat slurped off right now. Oh my gosh, this is amazing. And if you thought that 20v1 was bad, well, it gets even worse because there was also
Bro
this other
says
20v1 where
slurped
this girl
off.
literally spit into one of the other contestants' mouths to basically show how freaky she was.
Nah, you can do it. You can do it. What's your November?
Bro.
He like that.
Clip almost.
Bro, I did not need to see that with my own eyeballs. I'm not gonna lie, gang. That just messed up my whole mental. Ew.
That clip almost made me throw up. I almost,
Same.
I had to stop myself right there. Seeing that clip, it's disgusting.
Same.
These 20v1s need to stop. Like, when are we going to wrap these up? I feel like they've had their time, you know? 20v1s were cool at one
honestly
point
couldn't
when
tell
the
you, Cam.
Sidemen
I'm
was
not
doing
gonna lie.
them, when Jubilee was doing them. But
Yeah,
do we
see?
really got
I
to
told
continue to
y'all.
make these? You White Room warriors need to stop. This content is just
They need
bottom
to
of the
start charging
barrel.
an arm and a
Can we
leg.
think of something else?
They need to
Oh,
start
wait, we did think of
paying out
something else.
extra,
Pop
extra.
the balloon. If you're unfamiliar with Pop the Balloon, basically, it's like the new 20v1s. And how it works is a bunch of contestants line up with a balloon in their hand, and each round, a person comes out, and if a person with a balloon likes you, then they don't pop the balloon, but if they don't like you, then they pop the balloon, and they explain why they popped it. Now, I will say, I did like Pop the Balloon, because there are a lot of funny moments in there, like when an ugly dude walks in, and the whole room just sounds like the 4th of July.
All right, so like, ladies, how y'all feeling based on?
Wait, the fuck?
Like, that is peak comedy. Or when that one dude who looked like a Ninja Turtle was just cooking all the women on there.
Your name and age and why you ended up popping your balloon.
Brianna, 26.
Bro was ready.
My eyes are up here, baby. Are you looking at the tattoo?
No, I'm looking at the hair on your arms.
That was pretty funny, you know? There's some pretty funny moments with those. But now I feel like the format is just becoming way
man.
too overused. Why does everything have to involve balloon popping? The other day, I seen a dude playing Pop the Balloon in Roblox, and that's not even the craziest part. The craziest part is that they got the actual white room in Roblox as well. Like, bro, this is getting out of hand, bruh. These white rooms need to be put to an end, dog. Whoever has a hold of these white rooms, they gotta start charging more. They gotta start charging like an arm and a leg rather than money. Because if I see one more video in a white room, I'm actually gonna flip. Especially these blind dates. I seen a dude doing blind dating based off baby pictures. Is that not weird, bro? Especially coming.
Time out. Doing it off of baby pictures is absolutely crazy. What do you mean you were turned on by the infant version of me? That's nasty
From
work.
these freaky ass channels, that's even weirder. There are so many creative things you can do on YouTube, and you're telling me that blind dating based off baby pictures is the best you can think of? That is insane. What's crazy is this freakiness on Black YouTube is also transitioning over to Twitch, and if we know one thing about Twitch, they could not give a singular F about freakiness on their platform. Twitch would let a woman put jelly beans up her booty hole if it meant that they were getting 6 Prime subs by the end of that stream. Twitch could not care less. That being said, a little bit ago, Deshae Frost, a large black content creator, also former actor, was getting that MW3 dome live on stream for content.
Oh my god. She tracing my shit.
And what's crazy is, this isn't even this
Okay.
man's first time,
That's
because he's done it
disgusting.
before.
Ruby Heat.
You who?
Ruby Heat. Like Miami Heat, Ruby Heat.
Ruby.
That's your first
Bro
name?
getting
Like,
cooked
I like
underneath the
Ruby.
That's my
table.
stage name.
What's your real?
This isn't as crazy as the other one, but it's still noticeable.
What's your real name?
You just gotta know what you're looking
Caitlin.
for.
Right son.
Caitlin.
Caitlin.
Okay, Bryson and Caitlin take it. All right, so look, if you was to describe yourself as a Halloween candy, what would you be?
Oh.
She said, what is it with these dudes getting the dome midstream / mid recording? Like, is the dome that necessary where you need to get it mid recording session or stream? Like, how necessary is the dome? That's all I want to know. that sounds crazy.
How
Wait, that sounds
necessary
insane.
is the
now,
dome
am I
is insane
surprised
work.
that Deshae
But no, I
Frost is
completely
getting
understand.
dome midstream? Not at all, because this is the same man that
Deshae
made a
known for
video
those-
about his little sister getting a BBL, and also the same guy
Crazy
who made
work.
a video basically acting like he walked in on his mom creating freaky content. And I say acting because the video is obviously fake.
Okay, cool.
Bro, this smell hella good though. What? Bro, what? What the fuck is going on? What is going on?
Stop, bro. Explain it later. Calm down.
Come over here. You told me to come over here and get some food.
And if you thought that the freakiness from Deshae Diddy stops right there, well, we're just getting started because this freakiness continues. You got this man falling on a woman's butt on stream.
True version of
You got this man biting on a woman's butt.
Why are you taking so long? Oh wait, don't bite me hard.
Nah. They gonna clip this, but fuck, I'm good fuck.
crazy work.
You got this man recording a half-naked
Crazy
woman
work.
running across the street, and then you also got this man forcefully humping a woman on Kai Cenat's stream.
Crazy.
Why is this man so freaky? Deshae Frost, you need to be neutered, bro. This man reminds me of one of those dogs that just hump everything. Why is this man so horny, bro? This man
Nah,
is
he
the
is
freakiest frog
top
in the
tier
pond. If a bag
horner.
of flour had a BBL, I'm convinced that Deshae Frost is crushing that in a heartbeat. No questions asked. All
Probably
that being
is.
said, I find it insane how us as a black community have stooped to a new low in content creation where we're putting 10-year-olds on dating shows, getting dome on stream, and scamming our audiences with a fake Cash App in every single video. Like, this is just odd behavior, and it's gotta stop. What is the point of having little RT on a dating show? Who is this content even for, and why does it have 43,000 likes? And also the sexualization of all this content. Why does it always have to be freaky, or why does it always have to have these like weird twists? Like I said, there's many phenomenal black content creators out there, but the ones that aren't phenomenal literally are just terrible. But that's just my thoughts. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. All that being said, this is gonna wrap up the video. If you guys made it this far, I appreciate you.
It makes sense. It makes sense. The 20v1's gotta go. Occasionally they're kind of funny, but over the entire length of the project, it gets boring really fast. There's not a lot of actual substance involved. It's just not the grandest time. But hopefully this winter season allows people to really get their minds right and, you know, put themselves back on the right track. Because what in the world are we posting? We need to back it up, be honest with ourselves, and try something a little bit more appropriate, a little bit more well thought out, a little bit less impulsive, if you will, because that's just too much.
Make sure to join the Discord, link in the description. Make sure to follow my Twitch at TwitchCameronWIK. If you guys enjoyed this video, then I highly recommend you guys check out my most recent
Type